Hello and welcome, friends. Derby City Wrestling on the air. Gilbert Corsi here with you from the United World headquarters. Through the years, you have known United Wrestling Network as a place that showcases the very best in professional wrestling from all over the world. Well, tonight we press forward in that commitment, dedicated to introducing you to new in-ring competitors through our programming. Recently, we announced new partnerships with Booker T's Reality of Wrestling and Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling, promoted by the Dusty Rhodes Foundation. And with more now on TCW is Executive Vice President Teal Rhodes.
How's everybody doing tonight? Should I do the, what do you guys want to talk about? Just really quickly, I'm Teal Rhodes. I'm so excited to be here tonight. It is an honor and a privilege to reintroduce Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling from my home state of Georgia. We've got a great show for you guys tonight. I hope you enjoy the matches. We've got something for you on the screen here. Thank you, guys.
Some exciting things happening in Atlanta. All right, now on to this week's action. You will see the feared Jacob Fatu from Reality of Wrestling compete. If you haven't seen him, get ready. Plus, a big one, a tag team spectacular. And we're going to start the hour with a match from TCW featuring a United Wrestling favorite and AEW star, Carly Bravo. Let's go to the ring.
Introducing first, the Mexican rock star, Vari.
Well, we've certainly seen a lot of Vari Morales over the years. He's a trainer at the Nightmare Factory, somewhere around 14 years experience, well-traveled. It's exciting to see him here.
Absolutely it is, and of course he's going to have his hands full here. As you saw that great video package, getting a little background on his opponent here tonight, Carly Bravo.
Absolutely, this is fantastic. And I'll tell you what, talk about somebody who can go in the ring. It's Vari Morales, who again has been all over the wrestling world. He can be nice, he can be mean, he can have death matches. He is very, very versatile. And tonight he's going to provide an amazing challenge for his opponent.
Up next, representing the infantry, he is Bad News with Tattoos, Carly Bravo! We could not be more excited to see this man right here. He was one of our day ones. We saw his very first match at the Nightmare Factory. And he's 1/3 of the infantry, of course, flanked by one of the members, the Captain John Dean. It's Bad News and Tattoos, GB. It's Carly Bravo.
It is Bad News and Tattoos. And not only did we get to see his first match, but his first match was in the first main event in Camp 1 of the Student Showcase here in the Nightmare Factory. It's crazy to think just how far he has come in just a couple of years. Literally going from the Nightmare Factory to the world. And I'm talking about Ring of Honor. I'm talking about being elite. This is who Carly Bravo is. And now he's part of an amazing group known as the Infantry. Of course, it's the Captain Shawn D and Trish Adora.
Man, what a matchup this is going to be here. And our first show back, our relaunch of TCW. Carly Bravo taking on Vari Morales, man. This is going to be amazing.
And you know, one of the cool things when it comes to Carly Bravo, we literally had wow.
Wait a second.
So much for that.
Vari Morales throwing that flag right in the face of Bravo and on the early attack here.
And you got to think, for somebody like Vari Morales, who again has been in this business close to 15 years, he cannot be happy with the ascension of a Carly Bravo. Carly Bravo, in just a couple of years, has been to some places that Vari Morales has not been. Vari Morales is not on television weekly, and I think that's a chip that he wears on his shoulder regularly.
Ooh! Vari Morales ate that inverted atomic drop, and now suplex there and a kip up from Carly Bravo.
And I'm just going to tell you right now, these two are going to cook. They're going to cook. And I promise you, it's going to be something you're not going to want to miss. I'm really glad this is part of the relaunch of Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling.
Absolutely. Morales got a face full of feet there from that drop kick. And now Carly Bravo laying those right hands in this crowd firmly behind Bad News and Tattoos here tonight.
They absolutely are. And look at this. Oh, but
Morales with a rake to the eyes. Now, shotgun drop kick off that second turnbuckle. Now, Morales back on the advantage.
Vari Morales is handling Carly Bravo as though he were Cat Williams facing all of the comedians in the world right now. Vari Morales is not a happy camper.
Bravo face first in that top turnbuckle. I got to tell you, this crowd is really letting Morales have it.
Well, they certainly are, and part of the reason why is Morales did not come in to be a gentleman. He came in to fight, and that kick had a lot of stank on it.
Absolutely, he came in to win matches. And of course, we do have 3 big title matches coming up tonight, a tag title, a men's title, and a women's title for the Nightmare Factory Championships. Nice suplex there, pin attempt here from Vari Morales. So you got to think any guys in singles matches or tag matches, this would be a great way to earn your way up the rankings, if you will.
Absolutely. You've got to imagine every single one of these matches count. They mean something, and you're right. You've got to think that the officials here at TCW are paying attention to all of this, as again, they're starting to look at titles and rankings and all of the things, and a match like this is going to make a huge difference.
These guys right here in front of us as we're at the announce table in the corner, and now Morales turning the tables now, laying the right hands, Carly Bravo in the corner.
And Morales is living in this moment. He's not even rushing this. He's taking full advantage of putting the boots to Bad News and Tattoo.
And he's absolutely soaking up the boos from this great crowd here at the Nightmare Factory.
Meanwhile, Carly Bravo whipped into the turnbuckle there. Vari Morales,
almost like an inverted cannonball. As now Carly Bravo rolls through, eats a low clothesline there from Morales.
And is that going to be enough?
Going for a pin here, but just a 2 count.
Vari Morales, again, a grizzled veteran, dare we say, who would love nothing more than to get a massive win over Carly Bravo. Think about this. That win is going to automatically shoot him into the top of the conversation here at Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling.
Great point, GB, is you see Morales trying to slow down the pace and choke the air out of Bravo, but Bravo making his way back up to his feet with those back elbows into the gut of Morales.
It's so interesting. Carly Bravo, who almost for the last year has spent time exclusively in tag team wrestling. You've got to wonder, is he more accustomed to that these days? And so is he
lateral press,
is he used to being able to make a tag where he can't do that in this scenario?
That's a great point. Just another 2 count there. You saw like it's a little deceiving, the strength of Vari Morales, the way he planted Carly Bravo with that spine buster. Now these lethal kicks and chops from Vari Morales.
Well, I'll tell you what isn't deceptive, and that is the aggressive nature there of Vari Morales, who put everything he had behind that kick as well.
Right with the teeth, but it just fired up Bravo. Bravo charges in, gets sent up over the top rope, out of the ring apron, and now throat first across the top rope goes Vari Morales.
And this is some of what makes Carly Bravo special, right there.
Great move there with that flatliner there from Carly Bravo as he kips up. And now back with the advantage, Bravo feeling and feeding off of this crowd.
Carly Bravo called that the Rolling Loud. And now he's looking to keep on rolling here in this matchup. Missing that clothesline.
That's a clothesline, tilt-a-whirl up on the shoulder here. And a snake eyes in the corner from Bravo. Bravo into the ropes. And a big boot right to the teeth of Vari Morales.
That boot had a lot behind it, and you can tell Carly Bravo is feeling this moment right now.
Morales back up to his feet, now up on the shoulders. Gonna be time for eastbound and down.
Got all of that one.
As he just stuck the landing on Morales. Uh-oh, wait.
Could it be time for disrespect?
And the disrespect in full force. And there it is, Bravo with a big win here tonight.
And your winner, Carly Bravo!
Carly Bravo cannot be stopped. What a massive win it is for him here in Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling over an incredibly well-traveled veteran, that being Vari Morales.
What a great singles matchup. And of course, like I said, that's got to do something for the officials here to be able to look at Carly Bravo and maybe put him in a title contention here, as we're going to crown our first ever champion here later tonight.
Absolutely. My God.
Yes, sir.
What a moment it is. And again, how special is it for us to have been able to see match 1 and now seeing the ascension there of Carly Bravo. And I love seeing that he never travels alone these days. He's got the captain with him. Cap, no cap.
You got that right. So special, man. What a great match and what a great win for Carly Bravo.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through Car Shield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through Car Shield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy. He doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called Car Shield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call Car Shield now. Call 800-484-9588.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
Well, you know, we've been hearing a rumor that Jacob Fatu was going to have a new advisor at his side in his business dealings here at the Reality of Wrestling, because Jacob Fatu only wants one thing, and that is to win that Reality of Wrestling Texas Championship so he can take it back home with him and gloat that he is the best wrestler in Texas. The Samoan Werewolf on full display at Christmas Chaos. Oh, wait a minute. What? Well, we've heard the rumor that Jacob Fatu had a new advisor.
Oh, no.
And it looks like Booker T is really putting his managerial license to work.
Well, we saw it just last week. The events of Gaspar and Booker T. Do you think maybe this is just adding more firepower now that it looks like the Heat could possibly be in crumbles, Brittany?
I mean, the Heat may be in crumbles, but obviously Booker T sees a better horizon ahead, and it's in Samoa with the Samoan Werewolf. And it looks like he's about to talk.
Calm down,
say something.
calm down. I'm not here to cause any trouble tonight, okay? I'm here for one reason and one reason only. Tonight I'm not a manager. I'm just an advisor. You see, the Samoan Werewolf Jacob Fatu asked me to deliver a few words for the Road Nation tonight. And those words are directed at one ruthless Ryan Davidson. The Samoan Werewolf wants you to know that he knows that you took the Reality of Wrestling Championship and ran your punk ass all the way to Japan. Because you was running. You was hiding. Because you know, just like the werewolf knows, the next time he sees you, the same thing is going to happen. So Ryan, run around in Roppongi in Japan. Go ahead and play your game, but when you show back up to Reality of Wrestling, one person will be waiting on you, and his name is Jacob Fatu. Now, as far as tonight goes, I know you're people anxious. I know you're ready to get this piece of business going, and we've dealt with this one piece of business before, so let's get right down to business.
This is going to be one of the biggest matchups that we have ever seen in Christmas Chaos history.
And trust me when I say it's not just because of the two guys that are about to share the ring here. And I use share loosely. They're probably about to break it, Brad.
Yeah, it is going to be an all-out battle in your main event here, week 2 of Christmas Chaos. I mean, but look, let's not bury the lead. Booker T is now the advisor of Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm worried the fact that I don't know if he decided to become his advisor just out of the fact that he has respect and sees so much potential in Jacob Fatu, or if he did it just to spite Edge Stone. This is dangerous either way.
And Edge Stone probably is not pleased knowing that Booker T is going to be out here.
We know that over the last few weeks, Edge Stone have all his issues with Booker T and the Heat, and he already took his eyes off the prize, and Jacob Fatu is making him pay for it, Brittany.
Pay for it, indeed, but Fatu, like you were saying before, Brad, he's focusing on Booker T being out here, but I don't think Fatu needs any help, as he's shown it to be devastating to anybody who is in the ring with him, and outside the ring, and around the arena, and anywhere, honestly, that Jacob Fatu is.
Jacob Fatu already taking control of this matchup in the early goings of this contest. And so we now see the athleticism from Edge Stone. And if there's going to be one person that can match him not only for power but athleticism, it could very well be Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu right here in front of us, not happy, a little bit pissed off, if you will. Booker T trying to calm him down.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call CarShield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through CarShield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is going to break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through CarShield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy. He doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called CarShield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call CarShield now. Call 800-484-9588.
One West is about opportunity.
One West is about honoring our community.
One West is about economic development within the West End.
From where I've gone to where I am now, there's no way possible without One West that I'll be there.
One West is about revitalization.
One West, building together.
Look at that, down hard on the trapezius.
Jacob Fatu is unlike anything that most people will ever see. Edge Stone able to single leg him down there with a flapjack.
The former Reality of Wrestling champion would love to get back up there and challenge once again, but
oh my gosh.
Spun him like a top.
Spun him like a top.
That right there is the power of the Samoans. As Jacob Fatu somehow
look at him.
Just spun out the former champion.
Look at him. He is a squared circle assassin. The Samoan werewolf.
Oh no.
Sees a full moon. The fangs are out. And he is ready to feast upon Edge Stone.
Oh no, Edge.
Let's not forget that Jacob Fatu was literally one entrance away
from capturing Reality of Wrestling Gold just a few years ago in The Last Stand, and that man was Ryan Davidson.
And he has had a target on the back of Ryan ever since. We saw that match of the night we alluded to earlier at the Summer of Champions in front of 1,100 people. Some members of the Fatu family there to watch the agony that both Ryan Davidson and Jacob Fatu put themselves through.
And if this is what Fatu is willing to do to Edge Stone, what he's planning for Ryan Davidson in the future, I don't even want to think about it.
Not just willing, but able to. He's able to do this to Edge Stone, which is something we've never seen anybody do.
Booker T is giddy. This is the best gift he could be given at Christmas Chaos.
Jacob Fatu, I was going to say able to just continue in this matchup, sending statements to the Texas champion.
A right hand right there from Jacob Fatu that would have crippled most individuals who came into contact with such an irresistible force.
Oh,
and
and
this
again.
Stone is just being manhandled right now and just being pieced apart by the Samoan werewolf.
The absolute pain on Stone's face. He's got to do something. It only takes a little bit of pressure to break that collarbone.
But now Stone drawing the power from the Road Nation, helping him try to get back up to a vertical base. Only one knee right now. And look at that. Jacob Fatu just continues to apply more pressure and it crumbles him back down, Brittany.
Jacob is locked out. He's not letting go at any time soon. Booker T is elated.
And you've got to imagine what Gaspar is feeling in the back right now, as I know for a fact that he's watching this matchup, possibly adding more firepower to the heat with the likes of Jacob Fatu.
Firepower indeed. The slaps, the chops, the kicks.
Look at that. Edge Stone just looks spent and completely out of his element, which is not something I thought I'd ever see.
But can he actually capitalize, or did that take the last bit out of him?
Both men have been through a war thus far, but maybe that DDT was enough to give Stone a little bit of time to try and recover. As sometimes that's all you need, Brittany. You just need that one moment to stun your opponent to get back into the driver's seat. As it looks like Edge Stone is trying to do just that.
This could be it.
And now Stone runs right into the big boot there from Jacob Fatu.
That's more of like a big foot.
Oh my gosh. That's a mythical creature.
So is a Samoan werewolf, but yet we see one in front of our very eyes.
As now Stone, once again, taking a look at Booker T.
Could that be all there?
Into the cover. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, man, right there at the last hair.
I really thought that was it.
You've got to think of it this way. If Booker T's unable to have Fatu extinguish Edge Stone here, what else can he throw at him?
Look at that.
And now here he comes, Jacob Fatu on all gears.
Oh, good night, sweet prince.
Well, what did that take out of Fatu?
That's gotta be it. Two.
And no, 2.5. 2.5.
Our referee, MJ Bell, actually almost fell over himself running towards ringside to say no, it's 2, as it was so close.
had to make sure. He had to almost talk himself into that being it too. Dueling Fatu and Stone chants, a familiar atmosphere every time we see the Samoan werewolf. You have to appreciate the great strength and power that is Jacob Fatu. And look at that, big power bomb from the former world champ.
Bowing the ring there with the power.
And I was gonna say you shouldn't headbutt a Samoan, but Ed Stone went after the shoulder there with that headbutt. And now that clothesline connected and it flipped out the Samoan werewolf into the cover for the victory too.
Man, 2.5. Oh my gosh.
Booker T outside the ring having heart palpitations.
Oh, hold on. He's grabbing a hold of the foot right there. Booker T once again making his presence felt in this matchup.
His shoelace was untied.
Now super kick after super kick. And now pop.
Look at that falling over him. Is that Samoan werewolf, and then he's gonna go for that.
No!
Gosh, holy crap. Can he capitalize?
Going into the cover. 1, 2, 3.
That's it.
Jacob Fatu picks up the victory here against Ed Stone, but with a question mark attached to it as we saw the interruption from Booker T against Ed Stone.
Well, it doesn't matter, honestly, who is beside Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu is a force all on his own, and we saw that here tonight. My God.
An incredible match to main event. Week 2 of Christmas Chaos, and the Samoan werewolf was quite literally the nightmare before Christmas for Ed Stone.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through Car Shield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through Car Shield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy, he doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called Car Shield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call Car Shield now. Call 800-484-9588.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
Well, this is going to be an incredible main event, an 8-man tag with a lot of interesting stories to be told. Look at what we see here. We see Sunny Days along with Owen Knight. We see Duncan Mitchell. We also see Adam Priest, and there the gentleman in the blazer is connected to Adam Priest. He is Matt Griffin, and this ought to be quite the matchup here.
Absolutely, all 4 of these guys, mainstays throughout the Southeast independent wrestling scene, put together tonight as they take on the TCW All-Stars. We've got some originals here, GB, and this one's going to be a fun one. And our big main event here at the TCW relaunch.
This is going to be very special, and you got to think it's kind of a battle of generations, dare I say.
Absolutely.
You know, you got to think, especially here in 2024, there is this youth movement. There are so many people who want to be considered the now and the next, and they kind of want yesterday to kind of stay where it was. Will that play out here tonight in this battle between this amazing team and the TCW All-Stars?
Oh, wait a second, Griffin's grabbed a microphone.
We want to congratulate everybody here on a successful return of Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling.
Matt Griffin has never met a mic he doesn't like.
I am the CEO, Matt Griffin, and I have the privilege of bringing you the 4 brightest stars in wrestling today. And although this has been a great night, it's going to end on a sour note for the All-Stars and QT Marshall. Enjoy your evening. And their opponents. He is a member of the Nightmare family, QT Marshall.
Well, this is going to be extremely exciting.
Luther Burnin' Love Biggs.
Oh, how about that?
Burnin' Love.
Biggs. And listen to the music, GB.
He's a hunk of burnin' love.
Absolutely.
Luther Biggs has spent some time, of course, in the original Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling, wrestling the founder of this company, Dusty Rhodes. He's been all over the wrestling world, the USWA, TNA, of course, WCW. It is amazing.
All right.
Of course, we're going to call it fair and square.
Sorry about that, folks. We're being hollered at here off camera by Adam Priest.
But what an amazing moment it is to see a hunk of burnin' love, Luther Biggs, who happens to be a movie star as well.
He is a former WCW Tag Team Champion, a member of the Flock. He is Scotty Riggs.
Scotty Riggs looking in great shape. We saw him a few years ago. We've seen him get back in this incredible ring shape. Scotty Riggs, you heard our great ring announcer, Matt G there, mention he's a member of the Flock, a former member of the Flock. He's also a former member of the American Males that you can hear.
Absolutely.
And here comes Scotty Riggs.
Not just that, but he holds a lot of history here in Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling. We're talking about a guy who once held the Turnbuckle Championship, my God, tag team titles.
Look at this guy.
He's also the only man in the history of this company to be a 3-time Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling heavyweight champion. He is the fabric of this company, and he looks in incredible shape.
You're right, GB. As you mentioned, a former TCW champ, former TCW tag team champ. And
former WCW tag champ.
Absolutely. And of course, man, looking in such great shape. Get this crowd into it, clapping along to the American Males theme song. I love it.
It's amazing.
And their final partner, hailing from the netherworld, he is Glacier!
Getting chilly in here, GB.
I believe the phrase is blood runs cold.
Absolutely, man.
And it's running super cold here as we see the return of a man who has a very interesting distinction when it comes to the history of Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling. We're talking about the first man to ever hold the Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling title, heavyweight championship. He's also the last man to hold that same championship. He is Glacier.
Now look at this.
Wherever he goes, it always snows. How does he do that?
Yeah, it's snowing in here all of a sudden. This is incredible.
I mean, it is that time of year, but still.
And you're right.
Not a whole lot of snow in Atlanta.
Glacier winning the inaugural championship back in 2000, holding the final championship in 2003, and now he's here for the return of TCW. This is absolutely incredible. And not only does he have a deep connection with TCW, he's also got a deep connection with the Nightmare Factory as well, being one of the former coaches of a lot of the students we saw wrestling here earlier tonight.
Absolutely. There's an awful lot of respect that runs deep for Glacier, and you gotta wonder what this is going to do. I mean, you think about it. In theory, it's a great idea to want to fight the All-Stars, but when they're standing in front of you, all of this history right here, what do you think has to be going through the mind of incredible folks like Duncan, for instance, Duncan Mitchell, who's spent the less amount of time in this business amongst those four across the ring?
Well, you know, I hope he would not be listening to somebody like Matt Griffin, and I hope he would soak up some of this, the ring time with these legends right here, because this is a great class to be a part of right now, to get in here with these legendary wrestlers. You soak it all in, you know what I mean?
You could make the argument that we are looking at the Mount Rushmore of Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling, all in the ring at the same time. What a moment this is. But now the question is this. It's not 2000. It's not 2002. It's 2024. What can the All-Stars do? We're about to find out.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through Car Shield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is going to break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through Car Shield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy. He doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called Car Shield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call Car Shield now. Call 800-484-9588.
One West is about opportunity.
One West is about honoring our community.
One West is about economic development within the West End.
From where I've gone to where I am now, there's no way possible without One West that I'll be there.
One West is about revitalization.
One West, building together.
And it looks like QT Marshall might be starting things out against Adam Priest. Now they call Adam Priest any style. He can fly high, he can be technical, he can brawl with the best of them. He can do it all, folks.
I will tell you, Adam Priest screamed at us and wanted us to call it fairly. What he doesn't seem to understand is I'm a big fan of his work. He is one of the best wrestlers in the world right now, bar none, and I want the whole world to be able to get to see him. Now, his attitude leaves a lot to be desired, but I'll tell you what, he gets it done in the ring.
There's a collar and elbow lock up there. Adam Priest into the side headlock on QT Marshall. And to your point, GP, it's ever since he kind of linked up with Matt Griffin, you know, we've seen him in other spaces, and I'm like you, I've always been a fan of his work, but ever since he linked up with Griffin, and as you see him on the outside next to Griffin, it's, yeah, his attitude has changed.
It certainly has.
It's been a lot easier to dislike him, dare I say.
Absolutely. And you've got to wonder, you know, as these fans begin cheering for QT Marshall.
QT looking to test his strength. Instead, he eats a boot right to the midsection, and back into the side headlock goes Adam Priest.
And I'll tell you what, one thing that I would not want to do is get into a test of strength right now. Look at that deep arm drag there from QT Marshall.
Great move there for QT. And we talked about Scotty Riggs being in the best shape of his life. QT Marshall, you mentioned earlier, the best shape we have ever seen him in.
Absolutely.
He's got the accolades to prove it. Championships all over.
And I was going to say, he just recently won the AAA Latin American Championship, which he held for several months there. And we've seen him in the best shape of his life. But here's a guy who we've seen a long time. Owen Knight, many have called this man one of the most underrated wrestlers in the Southeast. But now he's going against Scotty Riggs, who, my God, look at the shape that Scotty Riggs is in.
This is incredible, and this has got to, I mean, you know, you would think, oh, no, I'm trying to listen here because you hear some trash talk here from Scotty Riggs. But this has got to be pretty cool for Owen Knight to step in there with the legendary Riggs right now.
Absolutely. Scotty Riggs is somebody who, you know, we've all watched on television. To have him right here is amazing. I feel like, Cher, if I could turn back time, that's kind of the moment we're in, because Scotty Riggs, as we mentioned, the only 3-time Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling heavyweight champion. But look at that. You want to talk about somebody with accolades. Owen Knight has won multiple championships in universes we've traveled in. This is amazing to see these two men lock it up, which I think is the first time ever.
Absolutely, and of course Owen Knight there was mocking Scotty Riggs. A lock up now and a big hip toss there from Owen Knight. Owen Knight showing off his strength.
Owen Knight, war ready, known in some circles as the working team captain. In other places he works for himself. But I'll tell you what, did he just say that Scotty Riggs was little?
I don't know about that.
Scotty Riggs looks rather, follow me here, buff.
Hey, I see what you did there. But you're right, Riggs looks a little bigger than Owen Knight there. Owen Knight just trying to talk some trash. Again, I think these four in the near corner here taking a little too much advice from Matt Griffin.
Yeah.
Coming out here with this attitude. Oh, what a drop kick. Are you kidding me? From the legendary Scotty Riggs. A picture-perfect drop kick to Owen Knight.
Hashtag you still got it.
And this crowd.
And now things get interesting.
Oh, man, the monster. Sunny Days has now been tagged into this matchup. And Sunny Days is such a peculiar competitor. People just can't seem to figure him out.
Yeah, we can't seem to figure him out.
And we've known him for 5 years.
Wait. Oh, wow.
Now, GB, let's go back to the very first Double or Nothing at All Elite Wrestling. The first ever Casino Battle Royale. Sunny Days, Glacier, both men were in that match.
Yes.
Glacier spit the frozen mist. He froze Sunny Days, eliminating him from that Casino Battle Royale. And here we are, what, 4 years later?
Yeah.
And we're going to see a little maybe comeuppance, at least if Sunny Days has anything to say about it.
Think about the opportunities that this cost Sunny Days. I mean, look, Sunny Days is struggling right now just thinking about it.
He's tormented. He's been thinking about it for 4 years.
He certainly has.
And now's his opportunity to get a little vengeance.
You know, Sunny Days has been wondering what opportunities has he missed since being eliminated, of course, from Double or Nothing. What could have happened in his career had he not encountered Glacier in that moment? Now's his first opportunity for comeuppance.
Man, talk about coming full circle. How about this? Who would have put it on their bingo card, GB, that we'd see these guys in 2024 at Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling?
I'm telling you, the unpredictability of 2024 lives yet again. And there is Glacier continuing to freeze out all things Sunny Days.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through Car Shield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through Car Shield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy. He doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called Car Shield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call Car Shield now. Call 800-484-9588.
Don't worry, it's fake. But fake meds, that's a different story. Verify your meds with Safe.Pharmacy. Protect those you love from bad meds.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
And now Glacier has a plan here.
And this crowd is eating it up. The crowd is so firmly behind Glacier right now, the legendary Glacier with those chops to the arm of Sunny Days.
You know, and I wonder how many people in this particular arena right now happen to have been here when Glacier held the Turnbuckle Championship. How many of them were here when he held the heavyweight title here in this company? How many were here when they watched him on TV and all those kinds of things? How many brought their children to be a part of this moment?
Oh, man, the double chop right to the chest takes Sunny Days down. And Glacier, man, he is looking great.
Absolutely. And you got to realize how much history we're looking at. You've got to know that we don't know the next time we'll get to see some of these all-stars in a ring, let alone together as they are here tonight.
Duncan Mitchell, the youngest man out of all 8 competitors here, in here with the legendary Glacier. Now Glacier going to pick up with Duncan right where he left off with Sunny.
You know, the irony of this, Duncan Mitchell is a product of the Nightmare Factory. Glacier served as one of his coaches, but now we get to the movie star. We get to the hunka burnin' love, Luther Biggs, who right here in this company took on the founder, Dusty Rhodes, about 20 years ago.
Now he takes on Duncan Mitchell, center of the ring, takes him down with that arm drag.
You know what amazes me about these legends? These legends have forgotten more than these new stars will remember.
Absolutely, and they make it look so easy with that mat return there to Duncan Mitchell. Burnin' Love just kind of like playing with him right now.
They don't look like they've missed a single step.
And to that side, oh, it's pin attempt here. No, but Duncan Mitchell's foot was on the ropes.
Great ring awareness there by Duncan Mitchell. My goodness.
Face first right to the turnbuckle right here in front of us.
And now things get interesting. Adam Priest, but
we're back to square one, right where we started here. Adam Priest coming back in against QT Marshall.
And I'm very interested in seeing these two lock up yet again. What a night this has been. What an honor it's been to be a part of this night here. And QT,
QT trying to get a handshake this time, but again, not gonna work as he catches that shot from Priest, but Priest eating a couple shots here from QT Marshall. Marshall gonna send him across, gets reversed, and a knee to the spine from Sunny Days to Marshall, but he takes down Sunny on the outside. A release German. He landed high on the back of his neck. Pin attempt here. Woo, man.
That bad boy was like a kid in play fade. It was high and tight.
Absolutely high on the back of QT's neck. And now Priest gonna tag in Owen Knight. Owen Knight gonna take over on the right arm of QT Marshall.
And this is the space that Owen Knight likes to be in when the pace is quickening. And he can kind of
here. Hang on. Just a 2 count.
You know, it's interesting, 2024 is an Olympic year, and this team right now reminds me of a great relay race, a 4x400 or 4x100, where they're passing the baton and keeping the momentum going. With that said, in comes Duncan Mitchell.
Yeah, this young team, these 4 guys that I never would have imagined teaming together are forming quite the foursome here.
Yeah, they certainly are.
Oh, man, QT Marshall gets nearly taken out of his boots there with that lariat from Duncan Mitchell.
And now, could that be it? Can you imagine Duncan Mitchell getting the pin over QT Marshall?
And he almost had it. He was a split second away before QT got that left shoulder up. And now, look at the joint manipulation. Duncan Mitchell working on the fingers of his coach, QT Marshall.
And I wonder what kind of conversation happened at, oh my gosh!
Mercy, what a shot there from QT.
My goodness.
And a back elbow there from Owen Knight out on the ring apron from Marshall.
QT Marshall hoping to get over to the corner of the TCW All-Stars, but it's not to be as of right now, and in comes Sunny Days.
The monster back in the ring now. We have seen these guys collide before, whether it's been in Rumble matches in other companies or various other places.
Sunny Days, oh wow.
I don't know if did our cameras catch that. Matt Griffin on the outside taking a cheap shot at QT.
And here it is. This 4-on-4 is almost a 5-on-4 at this particular moment with one Matt Griffin on the outside.
Yeah, you can't forget about Griffin out there.
Sunny Days getting some momentum. Big cross body there.
Yeah, huge splash. Oh, and Riggs in there to bring it up just in time.
Riggs had to do that because can you imagine these All-Stars returning and losing on this relaunch here? I don't know if they can handle that. Meanwhile, a tag, and it looks like Adam Priest is on his way back in the ring.
Priest is going to fly. I told you he can do any style as he went up high for that elbow drop, but nobody home. QT, the veteran, able to get out of the way just in time.
And now can Marshall make it over to his corner? He looks like he's headed toward the wrong corner right now.
He's looking the wrong way. Not sure where he is. As you see Priest trying to prevent him from making that tag to the All-Stars.
Adam Priest bringing Marshall back. Oh, but there's a tag. The hunger burning love has come in.
Here comes Biggs, Luther Biggs with a lariat for Sonny, a lariat for Owen, and there's one for Duncan as well.
Here comes Mr. Biggs. How you doing, Mr. Biggs? Do you know that one?
I don't know that one.
I figured you wouldn't.
There's a big chop to Sonny, and now all hell is breaking loose here at TCW.
It is gone crazy right now.
We've got an absolute Donnybrook, and the referee goes down.
Oh boy. Not what the All-Stars needed, and things are getting a little crazy.
What's Matt Griffin doing on the ring apron now?
He's not even in. He's in the ring now.
Griffin's not even in this match, but the referee's down, so Griffin's in there laying boots to Luther Biggs.
Wait, Griffin is motioning towards QT Marshall, saying, I want him.
Griffin directing traffic now, calling Sunny Days to pick up Marshall.
Oh, boy.
And Griffin now losing the blazer. What's he got in mind here?
What in the world?
This is ridiculous.
It's totally ridiculous. Why take this moment right now?
If anybody...
Oh, wait. The lights just went out.
The lights have gone out here at the Nightmare Factory.
What's going on here? I know we paid the power bill.
What is this?
What in the world?
I can't quite make out what we have.
Oh, wait a minute.
Are you kidding me?
It's the Yeti.
The Yeti. The Yeti is here.
Where did the Yeti come from?
I haven't seen the Yeti in how many years?
Oh, my God.
The Yeti has Matt Griffin goozled up.
This is massive.
Oh,
he got him.
Unbelievable choke slam.
The Yeti is here.
The Yeti. With the elbow, look at this.
Where did they find the Yeti?
Bionic elbows from the Yeti, are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh, he's got bionic elbows for this one, that one, and the other one. Who knew that the Yeti could do such a thing?
This is unbelievable.
And a cutter.
Diamond cutter from QT to Sunny Days. And look,
these are the kinds of things that none of us could have ever predicted. A big elbow there from Mr. Biggs.
Burning love.
We got a referee here. It's over.
The All-Stars have done it. The All-Stars have done it.
And your winners, the Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling All-Stars.
What a big win in our main event. QT Marshall, Scotty Riggs, Glacier, Luther Biggs, and a huge assist from the Yeti.
There's a great song that says, I get by with a little help from my friends. It doesn't hurt if your friend is a 7-foot Yeti. That's the case here with TCW All-Stars.
This is absolutely incredible. What an amazing night. What a return for Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling.
This has been one of the craziest nights, one of the most celebratory nights in the history of pro wrestling.
Man, what a great night it's been, GB. This has been absolutely incredible. I can't wait to be back for the next one. For my great commentary partner, Gerard Bonner, for our ring announcer, Matt G, for everybody here, the great crew at Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling, we will see you next time for TCW.
This is where we do the work.